LeAnn is joining us now and has been for the last 5 items. LeAnn,
I've enjoyed
it's so
it.
good to see you.
Such good food. You guys are so fun.
You just
so nice.
rocked up early and come.
Yeah, why not?
So nice that you just.
I love it when guests just come in.
Yeah, so real.
Do stuff.
Now,
so let's talk about this one. The story so far
Yes.
coming to London's O2 Arena for one night only. We are very annoyed about this.
One night only.
On May the 8th, 2024. Why one night only? We need you for longer than one night
I
only.
mean, we were supposed to play over here in 2020. Of course, that didn't happen. And we've kind of been getting back on our feet as a touring artist in the States now. And we thought if we were going to come over here, we might as well do it with a bang.
Yeah.
One night, everybody come to the O2. It's going to be a great night.
at least you're coming. That's what I
Yes.
say. I'm grateful for that one
Thank
night.
you.
What can we expect? What can fans expect?
Like you said, 30 years of music we have to pull from.
Yeah, how do you choose?
Oh, it's hard. It is, but, you know, of course, people are going to hear the hits. But I love to going on social media and having people, just asking people what they want to hear. So we like to take requests. So I'll have the fans help me put together the set list a little bit. It's going to be good.
When you ask your fans, do they come back with, like, really, like, a really obscure B-side?
They can, yeah, absolutely. And it's great because I like to hear people's stories with the songs, and they always offer that up, which I love. So you know when you're, you know, some of the stories really like grab my heart that
Yeah.
and I have to play these songs for people because you know they're seriously invested. So
You've always got the bangers, right? But there's some.
Yeah,
it
you
must
always
be
have the bangers,
so
but-
lovely for you to know, like, you write
people
an
actually
album
listen to an
track.
album. Yeah, it's nice. No, that's what I love about coming over here is I feel like people are seriously invested in like the whole project. And I mean, a lot of people make singles. I truly make an album. I still do. Like, I really want people to listen from front to back as a full story.
I'm interested into your rituals before a big tour and concerts. And apparently you bring something very interesting
Yes.
to each stadium. Is that right?
Yeah, so I've never, on my writers, which people usually ask for some weird stuff backstage,
Yeah.
I've never asked for anything strange, but recently I started asking for a rocking chair. Because when I'm home, when I warm up my voice, I sit on this like bouncy exercise ball because it just keeps my body loose and it helps me not think about anything. And I was like, well, maybe they could supply me with a rocking chair. That's the next best thing. And it's great. It's so good. It's so relaxing.
But this has taken off because there's
It
Rate My
has.
Rocking Chair.
It has. We decided to do a series on my socials called Rate My Rocker.
People
and
love
I
it.
rate every rocker every night. Yeah, people do love it.
Where's been the best rocker you've had of all time?
Oh my gosh. I actually have one at home that my dear friend actually created by hand and carved, and it's so beautiful. Yeah.
I do. Let's have a look at Rate My Rocker.
Oh my God.
Rate my rocker. Not very comfortable. It is doing the job tonight. I'm gonna give this one a 4. This thing is awesome. I'm giving this one an 8. This is my rocker for tonight, and it's creaky. I like the white. It's my color. I mean, I give it a 6. I'm gonna give this one an 8 for clear. I was gonna give it a 4, but I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give the people here a 10 for getting it, but I'm gonna give the rocket chair a 5.
I mean, let's
you
not
love
even
your
go there
rocker.
with the
Titillating
tone-on-tone
stuff right
outfits,
there.
which we're loving. So you love a rocking chair. We love a rocking chair. We thought, well, you know, you've been very kind. You haven't put a rider on, you know,
Yeah.
this morning.
We want her to rate our rocking
Exactly.
chair.
So we've got a rocking chair for you to rate. If you would please, LeAnn, if you'd stand up.
Oh
you
my
stand up.
goodness.
And we have our lovely art team.
That
Wonderful
is
stuff.
The most
incredible.
incredible art team.
This
They
is
are.
like
Here comes
this is like a
Katie.
12.
Chris and Katie, thank you so much. Oh, look at this.
And so
It's got your name on it.
sparkly.
Oh my God, this has got to be the
Yes.
best rocker you've ever had.
Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. You guys just made my whole
what's
day.
it like? Is the height right? Have we done everything okay?
You have, and it's very festive.
It's got your
I love
name
the
on
purple
it.
has my
It's got
name.
Wisteria or something on it, isn't it
Everybody
lovely?
see that?
Wisteria.
It's really
Beautiful.
nice.
Yes.
Great work,
Well,
done.
Thank you,
You can do
guys.
the rest of the interview right there.
I am. Don't worry.
Here's the album. Go on, show it off.
Tell us about this.
That's God's Work. That's my latest record. It came out last year. And actually today there is a resurrected version. There's a couple of songs that we have done new versions of. Innocent with this beautiful quartet, the Orchid Quartet, and then Imagine with Love we did with 3 gay men's choirs, San Francisco, Sydney, and somewhere else. Somewhere else. I can't think right now. I'm jet lagged. Please help me.
Don't worry, don't worry.
But the Gay Men's Choirs is so beautiful.
But I see the collaborations with Ziggy Marley, great band. I love Ben Harper. You've collaborated with so many people. You've done, you know, Elton, Ronan, Ryland.
Yeah, Ryland's obviously my favorite.
Well, exactly.
Obviously.
Is there anyone you'd love to collaborate with going forward?
Yeah, I'm a huge Florence Welch fan.
Oh,
so I would love
amazing.
to do something with her. We have the same birthday, so I think we'd get along well. She doesn't know we're doing that yet, but she's going to now.
Is there anything you'd like to say to her down the camera? Just let her know.
Yes, please. I would love to sing with you. It'd be amazing.
How does it make you feel that you inspire so many, though? I know Taylor Swift? Taylor Smith.
She's a new artist.
Taylor Swift has spoken about the fact that, you know, you inspired her so much.
Yeah.
And I think, can you even remember some of your concerts?
Yeah, she used to come to my concerts when she was little with signs. I mean, we're not that far apart in age, which is crazy. I just started as a fetus, so that's what happens when you start so young. But yeah, she's done so well, and it's amazing to see all of these young acts that I've inspired. It's kind of wild.
It's amazing.
Where did you start? What was the origin? Was country just played around your house all the time? Was it kind of...
music was played around my house. Like, my dad raised me on classic country and classic rock. My mom raised me on Motown. Like, my godmother raised me on classical and Broadway show tunes. So I was, like, across the board. In Texas.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Mississippi till I was 6, and then mostly Texas.
Yeah.
Then a tour bus. Then I grew up on a tour bus.
Forever and ever.
LeAnn, when did you realise that your childhood was not like any other?
You know what? Not until I had my stepsons around. They were 2 and 6 when they were first in my life, and I remember the oldest one turning 11. That's the year I signed my record deal, was 11. And I looked at him, and it really caught me off guard for the first time. I realized, oh my gosh, like, I was doing things at his age that were so adult. And for me, it was very normal back then, but now having these 2 young kids around and actually them having, like, a very normal childhood, I started to realize how strange mine was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And lastly, before we let you go, we've heard that you've sampled much of our cuisine, including the infamous Nando's.
Oh, yes.
What heat did you go for?
Well, I do like the lemon and herb because I have to be really careful with my voice. I can't do a lot of things spicy.
Can't be doing that extra.
Yeah.
We need to get you up to medium.
Well,
at least.
if I'm not singing on one of those days, I do have medium. The garlic medium thing, so good. So good, my favourite.
The Story So Far coming out London's O2 Arena, one night only on May the 8th, 2024. Tickets on
Keep
sale
the
from
rocking
today.
chair.
Thank you. Can I pack it?